Well, I got my health and my John B. Stetson. Got a bottle full of baby's bluebird wine. And I left my stash somewhere down in Preston, along with 13 silver dollars in my mind. Mike's Music Method, come on in, you finger pickers. Today we've got another Colter wall song. This song was requested by many people, and then Mitchell, what's his name? Mitchell Bunch, thank you Mitchell. He threw in 40 bucks, and because the song was requested so often in the past, I was like, you know what, I'm going to prioritize it and get it done. So we have Colter Walls, 13 silver dollars. If you guys would like to sponsor a song, go to mikesmusicmethod.com, and there's a little sponsoring a song button. Click there for all the info. As always, to all my patrons and everyone supporting me via PayPal and snail mail and Patreon and Venmo, whatever it may be. Thank you. You guys all make these videos possible. So thank you. But here we go. This is it's a fun song. You guys know this song. If you don't know it, look it up. Colter Wall, it's a good song. You can flat pick it if you want. I believe Colter's using his fingers, so he's picking with his thumb, strumming with the other fingers. And the speed, it's hard to get it up to speed, but it's really not that complicated. So even if you're kind of a beginner, you know, it might be hard for you, but you'll be able to work through it. And if you're more advanced, well, you know, just practice getting that right hand precision more. You can never practice enough. Without further ado, let's dive in. Except for one thing, timestamps are your best friend. If you're a more advanced player, you might not want to watch me tediously go through every measure. So jump to the slow run-throughs and jump to the harder measures. If you're a beginner, don't worry, I walk you through the whole thing, baby steps, and then at the end of the video, timestamps below, you can watch the slow run-throughs to practice and get all the sections in context. Let's do it! Two very quick notes. Number one, put on your cowboy hat if you have one. And the second note is Colter tunes an entire step down, but I know a lot of you players have guitars where you don't like doing that to it, tune it back up. Mess up your neck, might break a string. You're probably fine, but for the sake of simplicity, if you're learning other songs, I'm tuned in standard, keeping it easy, but remember Colter is an entire step down, a whole step down. So his E's a D, his A is a G, etc. Measure one, we've got a really simple bass walk here. 6th string, 3rd fret, so that note G, then open on the 4th string, then I'm doing the 2nd fret on the A string. Hold, first note's held, so 3, 4. Measure 2, we go right into a C chord. Now, when I've seen him live, Colter's using his thumb, I think. Most of the time, he's using his fingers. So when we do this pick strum idea, we're going to pick with our thumb. So we got a C chord picking the 5th string. Now, the way I do it, I'm using the nail of my pointer finger to hit the top 3 strings. I kind of like pretend I'm holding a pick. I'm just really loose. I will back up that index finger with my thumb, though. And it might look like I'm strumming with my thumb, but I'm actually hitting the nail of my pointer finger to get that nice strum, and then it doesn't hurt your finger also. So I'm picking the 5th, and then only strumming the top 3, and then you pick the 4th with your thumb and only strum the top 3. And you want to really focus on that accuracy, and that gives you that illusion of a really cool walking bass line. You sound like 2 instruments. As opposed to this, picking that 5th string, and then strumming the 5th again. Don't do that. Then you're stopping your bass note, and you're stopping that cool effect of 2 instruments. Pick the 5th, strum the top 3, pick the 4th, strum the top 3. I didn't do a good job of letting him sing there. There we go. That's what you're aiming for. And if you use a pick, that's fine too. You would just pick that one, strum the top 3. If you want to use a flat pick, that's fine. Measure 3. Measure. Got a D chord, picking the 4th, strumming the top 3, picking the 5th, and then a quick up strum. When I do the up strum, I'm using the pad of my pointer finger to just brush up. So we got 4th, right, the rhythm's quicker there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4th beat is the 2nd fret on the low E string. I'm using my thumb You don't have to. If you want, you can pick up the chord there. But I'm still letting it ring out, so I'm using my thumb over the top. If not, you're kind of losing the chord. So I recommend getting that thumb over the top if you can. 3, 4. Measure 4, and then we'll recap. We have a G chord here, picking the 6th string, and then we're strumming the top 3. And then we have an up after that, because the rhythm is 1, 2, miss, and then the 4th beat is is a 2nd fret on the 4th string. So I'm using my middle finger to get that. 3, 4, 1, 2, miss, and 4, 1, 2, miss, and 4, pick, down, up, pick. So if we review those first 4 measures, 3, 4, hold, measure 5, we're still on a G chord. He's hitting the 3rd string here, picking it. And here you can, if you strum that 3rd string again, it's fine. It's pretty thin if you only do the top 2. So there I'm hitting the top 3, I guess, and then up, down. And there he's being a little more liberal. I don't know if he's hitting all 6 strings, maybe 5, but if you hit all 6, that's fine. It's a bit bigger sounding there. Pick, down, miss, up, down. Measure 6, this is cool. Colter does this all the time. We got a quick hammer on from 2 to 3, so the leading tone up to that note G. And we've seen this before. Hammer, down, miss, up, down. And that down again is the note E, 2nd fret on the D string. Hammer, down, miss, up, down, hammer, down, up, down. Donation pitch. To all my supporters, thank you so much. You guys keep this channel alive. You buy me time to take the time out of my day with my kids and my day job to focus on this channel. Thank you immensely. You're giving a lot of people a great picking education. To anyone who hasn't donated or it's been a while since you donated, please consider the more you guys pitch in, the more time it buys me to make these videos, more people get an education. So you pitching in is helping other people learn great songs. People who can't donate or don't have the money right now can still get access. My promise is to always keep this content free. And remember, the cult of free, I don't get too political on Mike's music method, but the cult of free is a dangerous thing. You're always being, sold to an advertiser, or your data's being sold somewhere else. Even look at Twitter now. Twitter might be going under, so they're going to have to charge users potentially. So just think of it that way. If you really enjoy this channel, if you're here watching these videos and getting value, consider, I don't know, 20 bucks a month, 40 bucks a month. How much are you learning from the channel? Maybe it's worth 100 bucks a month to you. I don't know. Maybe it's 5 bucks a month. But consider supporting me so I can keep this going. I don't want to ramble too much. I know you guys understand the idea. The more you guys can pitch in, the more time I can dedicate to doing this, and the more people can kind of get access to I don't want to say free education, but you know what I mean. Those who can pitch in, please do. Those who can't, you still have access to the content. It's a win-win. Let's keep going with the song, though. Measure 7 is the same as 5. I take that back. The rhythm's a bit different, but similar idea. Picking the 3rd string, strumming down on the G chord, pick the 6th string, down, up. So the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Measure 8 is very similar to 6. Got that hammer on, and then a down. But then here we have open on the 4th string, and then 2nd fret on the 5th string. And I would just hold the whole G chord down here. Real simple. Measure 9. Back to a C chord. Real easy. We're just going to finish the intro before we recap. So we're picking 5, strumming, picking 4, strumming. Then to a D chord, really similar as before. that's exactly the same. 4th strum, 5th up on the strum, and then that 2nd fret, or 2nd fret on the 6th string. Then 11 is a G chord. We've seen that before. Pick, down, miss, up, down with the 2nd fret. Then this we've seen before too. Pick the 3rd, miss, up, down with the real big strums. Then 13's a repeat as well. And that was 14 as well. Pick the 3rd, down strum, pick the 6th, down, up. So all that was a repeat. Remember, timestamps are down below. If you want a full run-through of the intro, remember to jump to the timestamps for the slow run-throughs. Yeah, you'll totally have this song. We're going to cruise through the verse, nothing crazy, nothing hard. So it's all just simple chords. I know it sounds really cool when you get it up to speed, but you're going to be shocked at, I think, how easy it is going forward now. So we just got a G chord, 6, strum, 4, strum. That's it. Next measure, 16. 6, strum, and then we walk up to the C chord. So just open on the 5th, then 2nd fret on the 5th. Pick, strum, open, 2, then measure 17, the C chord, 5th string, strum, and then he goes to the 6th string. He moves that ring finger up, 3rd fret, move that 3rd fret up to the 6th string. That's it. Then measure 18, hammer on the G, strum, 4th string, strum. Keep going to 19, pick the 6th, strum, 4th, strum, and then in measure 20 we go to a D chord, and there he does a walk. So it's 4th, strum, open on the 6th string, then put the thumb on the 2nd fret there. Then to measure 21, G chord. We've seen that a bunch of times. 6th, strum, miss, up, down, and that down's the 2nd fret on the D string. We've seen this before. Up, down. Keep going. 6, strum, 4, strum, 6, strum. We do the same walk here. And then we're on measure 25 now. Same C idea. 5th, strum, 6, strum, hammer on the G. 4th string, strum. And then here's where it gets confusing if you guys aren't used to this. The verse has a lot of repeats, so we play what we just did a whole bunch of times. The first ending is this A chord. Then you repeat all that we just did, and you do the 2nd ending, which I'll show you in a second. And then the 3rd, and then you repeat again, and the 3rd ending is this A chord. So this is actually ending 1 and 3. The 2nd time is different, and the 4th time is different. So just remember that you always have to look up above at those different endings. So here it is on 25, 26, 27 with the 1st and 3rd ending. It's an A chord. A 5 chord. We'll do theory talk another day. But picking the 5th string, down, up, 6th string, down, 5th, down, up, 6, down. He does that twice, and then 29 is back to a D chord. And then 30, we have that same walking idea. Pick, down, up, 6, 6. We got the open 2 on the 6th string. All of that repeats back from measure 15. We go 15 all the way to 26, but then instead of doing 26, we jump to measure 31. Remember, all the tabs are free to download at mikesmusicmethod.com. Totally free. All my content is totally free. What a guy. So go download the tab, otherwise I'm making no sense to you. All right, so here we are at 31, the 2nd ending. We're just going to learn it, and then we'll put it in context, but I just want to show you guys all the parts. If you think it's too easy and you kind of get the ideas, then jump ahead, timestamps. But it's good to watch it and make sure you're playing everything right first. So 31, we got back to the G chord, 6, 4, then a D chord, 4, 5, back to the G, 6. We've seen that before. Pick, down, miss, up, down. Nothing new at all. A lot of repeats. 35. No new material in that ending. And we're cruising through it. We're almost there. And we don't even have to really play the 4th ending. We'll look at it right now. Crack knuckle. measure 37 in the tab. Except there he stops on that open note in measure 41, and then we go to the chorus. And the chorus is like, the song's kind of a weird format. It's a whole bunch of verses, and then it's like a chorus, instrumental chorus, and a chorus. So not your typical song format. But we're almost there, guys. We just got the chorus. Chorus, measure 41. We've got a C chord. And it is 5 strum, 6 strum. It keeps going. 5 strum, 6, down, up. Measure 42 is back to a G. This is a new idea. 6 strum. Then we pick the 4th string, but we have the 2nd fret down first. And I do a pull off there. And then a quick down, up. So it's 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and pick, pull off, down, up, pick, pull off, down, up. Then 44, pick, strum, pick the 4th string, down, up. Careful, careful, don't knock over the light. What's up, handsome? Measure 45 is a D chord. Pick the 4th, strum, 5th, strum. Let's keep going. 4th, strum. So this is new. We just got 4th, strum. But right here we do 6 open, and then we up strum, and then do the 2nd fret on the 6th string. So that whole measure, 3, 4. Yeah, 47, 6 string, strum, pull off again, and then down, up. We've seen that. It was the same as 43. And then here, the same idea as in the previous measure, but it's on a G chord. 6, down strum. We got open on the 6, up strum on the G chord, then the 2nd fret. Might be weird to get that kind of stretch, or you could use your thumb again, I suppose. That works. That might be easier. Then measure 49. We have like an instrumental break to the chorus here. He's not singing it. We got 6 strum, 4 strum, and then 6 strum. We walk to that C, but we have strums in between them. So it's a regular G chord, and then we got open on the 5th string with an up strum, and then 2nd fret on the 5th string and an up strum. So the whole measure, 3, 4. Then measure 50, back to a C chord. 5 strum, then we hammer on the 4th string, open to 2. Then right back to open. Back to a G chord. We've seen that measure before. Measure 53 is 6, down, up, open on the 5th, 2nd fret to the D. We've seen that one before, and then G, down, up, pick the 4th, down, up. There we have the same walk with that 5th string open, up strum, 2nd fret, but there's no up strum there. So really similar stuff, breezing through it. We're almost there, guys. Measure 57, just a C chord. He starts singing again here, and this part repeats the whole ending, but we'll get there. So 5 strum, 6 strum, 5 strum, 6, and this one's 6 up, down. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a G chord with a pull off. Now it's a simple walk, probably doing less handwork because he's focusing on giving a good vocal performance. Then a D chord, just 4 to 5. Here we have that same kind of walk. Then ending 1 goes to a G chord in measure 63 here. Slightly different at the ending there in 64. It's just 6, down, up, 5, down. And then that would repeat from 57. But then here's the ending of the song. the 6th string, then we hammer on the 5th string open to 2, and then on the 4th string we hammer open to 2. And you can pull off or pick it again, I'm not sure exactly what it's doing. And then open on the 3rd string. So 6, hammer, hammer, open, open. One more time. And then a big old G chord. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Hammer, hammer, back to the open, and then the open on the G. A nice slow run of the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost slower that hard, but if you're new to this, you do want to take it that slow and then speed it up on your own. You can go to the custom settings in the YouTube setting thing, and you can do 0.9 if that's still too quick, or 1.1 if you want it a little bit quicker, and adjust accordingly if you want to jam along with me. Back arrows to go back 10 seconds, and use all that stuff to your advantage. Let's do a slow run of the entire verse. So from measure 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the A chord, so ending 1. Top of the verse in 15. Sorry if I'm going faster, I can't help myself. We're going to go to the second ending after this, jump to the second ending, G, D, back to the top, 15 again. And the third ending again to the A. Back to the top for one final time. Fourth ending is measure 37. Sorry, let's go from there. 2, 3, 4. Slow run of the entire chorus from measure 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this part's just instrumental in the song. back to 57, 3, 4. I need to practice. That's the idea. Kids are hollering at me, guys. Get to work. I know you can do it. Peace. Later.
Well, I got my health and my zombie Stetson. Got a bottle full of baby's bluebird wine.